I'm gonna go over how to edit basic stats, or not basic stats, just basic editing, you know, nothing fancy, nothing like this shit right here, nothing like my just edits 10, but this is the build-up skills if you ever want to do that. It has, well, it doesn't have masking in it, because masking is tedious, and no one wants to deal with that shit. Not even your boy Guns Chili. That guy has nice edits. Although I think most of them are in Premiere Pro and After Effects, which I don't use because my computer doesn't want to handle it. Anyways. So that's the clip. That's the edit. It took me about a minute to put this part together, the stagger or the flicker and the change was list another 20 seconds or so. So how do you want to set up your edits? So pretty much it goes in the same format as music composition, right? So you got A, B, C mostly. You know, in today's, you know, songs of mediocrity, it's gonna be A, B, C, or A, B, A, B, C, or A, B, C, A, B, C is the bridge, right? So A, you know, verses, B, chorus, C, bridge, goes back into the verses, the chorus, and then like some sort of minor bridge or some shit, or a cadence or whatever, and then it goes into the, you know, intro, which is the end. So, you know, it's the same thing, same shit, which is how the whole music industry goes. It just goes by how you're, that's the structure goes by how it goes, pretty much. That made no sense, but anyways. So yeah, we got part A, we got part B, and part C. Part A is the setting. We get the MSB transitioning into the next scene, which is the AGS, winding it up. We're gonna hit the baseball bat to the home run, and bam, we hit the home run. Right, so we got part A, part B with the AGS, right? So what I did here was a fade into the next part. So here we go from MSB to AGS without like any sort of sharp transition. You want to make it as smooth as possible, which is why fades are in the game. I mean, sorry, in Vegas. And I recommend getting 15 or under, not 16, because 16 you get this shit. You get this fucking shitty shit that spikes the shit out of your temperature and GPU, which I'm not too big of a fan of. And I also got this on sale, and I'm like, hey man, great, on sale with interesting traits, sure. And then I'm like, oh fuck, I can't downgrade now. So anyways, yeah, or rather I can't get a refund, so I'm just trying to, you know, buff it out here and there. So yeah, you got part A. The swigglies, the closer they are, the faster the clip will go. The farther away they are, like right here, the slower it will go. The green bars we're gonna get into later, but once again, the fades, when you transition in part B's, like a lot of the time, you want to transition into the beat drop. You know, right here, and it gets soft. That's the freaking resonance of the snare drum. Right, and then the guy hits the fucking bass like it's a free chicken or some shit. Anyways, so yeah, that's all it is. And this part right here is just flickers. Now there are presets for it, or Twixtors, Twixtor. I don't like them because it glitched the shit out of my Vegas before, and I was not a fan of that. But yeah. So pretty much when it comes to the drums, right? There's a pattern with the drums, okay? Not a specific mathematical pattern, but a musical pattern. So it's like, right here you can hear it, right? And if you can match that with the clips, right here, we transition to a new clip. And right here I actually masked it, but because it's so quick, you don't notice. Because the fade into the next couple, right there. Now obviously you could highlight this with more brightness and contrast and whatever from a VX plugin and whatever, but it is what it is. It doesn't matter, I don't care. Now for the velocity right here, this is velocity, the slope within the clip. You go right click, go into insert/remove envelope, click on velocity. You get access to this, and it'll be from this dot to the end. It'll just be, the whole clip will be like this. You gotta double click to proc a dot, and you can control the speed of it. So the higher it is, the faster it goes. So you can go fast as fuck and go down. However, you want to, the reason why people manipulate velocity is because you're able to manipulate a certain part of the clip without having to split it. And that's the best part, because when you split it, you have the unfortunate outcome of sometimes splitting a frame, and then it becomes half a frame, and then the frame gets fucking stuck at the end and shit, and it gets really lame. So velocity makes it all the better. So when you actually get some experience in velocity, you want to test it out, you know, use the Control Z if you want to undo. If your computer is strong enough and you have a better version of VIDS, such as 15 or under, preferably 12 and under. Doesn't matter if it's Pro or Sweet. I like the Sweet one because it's just less shit in the thing. It'll be a lot easier to trial and error. Now what you see here, as it slopes upward, the spin at the top is fast. That goes in with the blur, so you don't have to wait and watch the guy spin and dance. No one wants to watch some guy ballerina when that's not even the height of the clip. Right here is the clip. You blur outwards, you know, you blur into 0, and then the KO stay and the guy's falling. So it's the end of the clip, end of the KO, yet you see all of it. Right? So essentially that's all it is. We're pushing 8 minutes. But yeah, so this part right here, like I said before, it's a flicker, trickster, whatever you want to call it. What it is right here is just a VIDS solid color. You want to go into media generator, VIDS, this is default in it, solid color, click the black, put a full line in, right? You get the full line, and then you just highlight certain parts that match with the toms or whatever, and you go you S, and try and match it as close as you can. Right here I got lucky because this one counts as 1, but because the drums are so fast in this scenario, you can't specifically catch it. Because I have a pause here and a pause there. Because it fades, so to speak. That's how the fades work. That's why you want to fade it all. But yeah, when you split it, it won't always be faded. So what you want to do is go from the beginning to the end, find the fattest clip, like such as this one, okay? And you're able, oh no, this one is. And you're able to control all of them. The fattest one dictates where it all goes. So you can go like, these are full, while this one still has this space to fade in. So that's why you want to, boom, match it all. You want to go all the fucking way down. And now all of them are faded. And per snare drums, just a tip, snare drums are a great source of transitions. Right, like so. That's a snare resonance into the beat. Or just the highlight. Right, you could actually like put a fade. Doesn't matter, or another KO clip or something. Now here's one that I did with my friend. He wanted a replay of his Lee Syndrome awesomeness, so. Right, there's blur, blur, next scene, blur into next scene. So you can do it that way as well. If you're, like right here, I could have done blurs. And these little markers are from the M key. Place M, you can title it, whatever. But the titling, when you're typing, it looks so freaking small, you can barely see it. It doesn't even do any colors. And to delete the mark, you click it specifically, and you gotta click on the freaking number. Alright, that's how precise VIDS is. But if you mess with Adobe After Effects, it gets brutal. But yeah, so this is how you can put together a clip very quickly. Now you see how it's all like freaking mediocre shit right here. Like, not mediocre, I'm sorry, not mediocre, but just regular color. Some people like it, it's the flavor of the raw clips. But I like it with a little more accent, right? I like my ladies with, you know, a little more stuff. So you can use color corrector, you can use color curves. If you have New Blue, Sapphire New Blue, I think it was called New Blue. I don't remember where it was from exactly, but that has 2 of the most powerful color correcting video effects known as, I don't remember what Color Fast Blue, Color Fast 1, Color Fast 2, Ominous is dark. I'm gonna show you guys real quick what it was. I just edits 10. Oops. This was mechanized. Where is my freaking deboer guy? Right here. This is ominous. Look at this shit. The fucking thing is ominous. Right here is ominous, and I added some sort of a video effects as well. If you wanna, not video effects, not from any plugin. It's a highlight from YouTube. So if you went like, Numbers overlay. Like this shit right here, this one. Look at this. Actually, your boy, yes, Mike added this. I think Monks Jr. added this, actually. I don't know if they're the same person. I think they're different. As a overlay, and I had this on my previous computer as well, and this one right here is not exactly the specific one that I had, but it's a beauty. To add overlays, watch this. You add it onto a separate clip, right? You add it onto a separate clip. Actually, I have a flare somewhere, hang on. Right here is a PNG of the flare, right? However, you can add it as an overlay by right here. You go into the hamburger composition mode and you want to do add, right? And it shows it as an add form. Okay, so you can do overlays like that with these clips right here. Okay, and it's really cool. Or if it doesn't work out, you can go into the opacity, which is right here. You gotta hover the line at the top that's right under the tile. If you are using a version that's not Vegas 16 that I have, or 15, it's gonna be at the top, very top line of your clip. And watch, I'm low as fuck, which is where the fades come in, right here. The fade into the clip. Actually, I can go all the fucking way into the fade. Oh, yeah. My thing's not rendering it. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened there, but maybe it'll render now. Alright, well that's Vegas in a nutshell. Fucking glitching the shit out of me. So anyways, sorry that this video is 12 minutes long. Pushing 12. But yeah, if Framed wants this vid down, you know, I don't fucking care. It can definitely go down right now. I just needed a good PKer who had clean clips, not fucking treason around, not running around like a Speedy Gonzalez. Just someone who was plain and simple, you know, that sort of jazz. You know, if you want any sort of tutorial on masking or whatever, leave a comment down below and I'll try to make the videos as short as possible. I still remember them 5 years later. Right now it's still New Year's. It's about to be New Year's Day in approximately 18 hours. Wait, 8 hours. 8 hours? 8 hours. No. 14 hours. 11 hours and 15 minutes. I'm blind and sleepy. Bye.